An American soldier who has been held in Afghanistan for nearly 5 years is being released. Sergeant Bowe Bergdahl is coming home, and Pentagon correspondent Barbara Starr is joining us on the phone and has been giving us the breaking details. And you have more information, Barbara. What can you tell us?
We do, Dana. We now have some very dramatic details of the very moments about how this happened. We are now being told it was about 10:30 this morning, East Coast time, when U.S. Special Forces recovered Sergeant Bowe Bergdahl from his captors. The handover was peaceful. It happened in eastern Afghanistan along the border. U.S. Special Forces conducted the rescue. But here's what I want to tell you, and this is really just bone-chilling. We are told that once Bowe Bergdahl was on the helicopter, it was so noisy, he wrote on a paper plate. He couldn't talk because it was so noisy. He wrote on a paper plate the initials SF with a question mark. SF, meaning, of course, Special Forces. The operators, the soldiers sitting with Bergdahl on the helicopter ride to freedom, loudly responded saying, "Yes, we've been looking for you for a long time. We are told this is what happened. We are told at that point, when the other Special Forces troops said we've been looking for you for a long time, that Bergdahl broke down crying." Those words coming to us from a U.S. Senior official who has received the initial briefing on the moments of the release. This official also reiterating that the 5 detainees who will be released from Guantanamo to the Qataris, that the U.S. has assurances from the Qataris they will secure the detainees. They will be under a travel ban for a year. Again, this transfer, the ride to freedom for Bowe Bergdahl happened peacefully, we are told. There were approximately 18 Taliban on the site. The U.S. still believes, this is quite interesting, that Bergdahl was held most of the time across the border in Pakistan. Nobody's really sure yet, we're told, when he was moved to Afghanistan, how he was moved, and was that the first sign that he was about to be released. We're told that most of all of this really is due to the efforts of the Qatari government, that serious talks for the transfer of those Gitmo detainees back to the Qataris happened a couple of weeks ago. It really started happening then. That this all got moving. Pardon me, we're getting a lot of information in as I'm talking to you, Dana. We're also finding out that Bowe Bergdahl's parents still were in Washington. They had happened to come in for the Memorial Day holiday weekend, that they were still here. We believe President Obama informed them while they were still here. At this hour, where is Bowe Bergdahl? He is still at an undisclosed operating base at a forward location in Afghanistan. He's going to remain there, we are told, until the doctors feel he can travel a little bit further. He'll move on to Bagram, the major U.S. air base in Afghanistan, and then we will find out where he will go next, where and how he will be reunited with his parents. But it looks from like everything we're hearing that this whole effort really started getting some traction in the last week. We don't know how much President Obama talked about it during this trip there to Afghanistan, but that this really got rolling in the last several days.
Barbara, wow. That's all I have to say. And I really want to go back and repeat for our viewers the dramatic story that you just told us. I mean, I have to say, it sounds like an episode of Homeland. It's hard to believe that this is something that actually happened. If you don't mind, go back and tell the story of what your sources explained to you happened between Bowe Bergdahl and the Special Forces who rescued him.
Well, Dana, as you can expect, it would be, I think as everyone in this modern world of 13 years of war understands, when there is some, potentially extremely dangerous mission to conduct, it is done by U.S. commandos. It is done by U.S. Special Forces flying in on helicopters. So by all accounts, these Special Forces got word. They knew where to go in eastern Afghanistan, which is a very dangerous area, to go pick up Bowe Bergdahl. There were 18 Taliban waiting for them on the ground with Bowe Bergdahl. They got on the transfer happened peacefully by all accounts. and they could put him, of course, on the helicopter to get him back into U.S. hands as fast as they could. These helicopters are so noisy. We've all been on them in war zones. You can't talk. You use hand gestures, eye signals, that kind of thing to communicate. Bergdahl couldn't talk. He couldn't talk to these guys. He knew they were Americans, obviously, but being an Army soldier, he wrote on a piece of paper, a paper plate, because it was too loud to talk. He wrote the initials SF with a question mark, meaning Special Forces. After 5 years in captivity, he still very much understood, by all accounts, it was going to be Special Forces that were the men picking him up out of captivity. We are told that the commandos sitting with him on the helicopter responded very loudly, saying, "Yes, we've been looking for you for a long time." And at that point, we were told Bowe Bergdahl broke down crying. Understandable, but I do think it's quite extraordinary that even in this moment, he thought as a soldier, obviously, he wanted to know who these guys were, and he clearly understood that it was U.S. Special Forces coming to take him on that ride to freedom.